In this landscape of FUD and FOMO and other acronyms that denote emotion, things that move the markets, this story comes out and I don't see anybody covering it. And by golly, this one will move the markets. At least it should. Let's talk about it today. That's right. The SEC chairman came out. Chairman. That's right. The SEC came out with an agenda that's going to show what their priorities are for the next year. And guess what wasn't on it? Huge news. Bitcoin wasn't on it. And a lot of people speculated that he might be. He hinted at his confirmation hearing. Gary Gensler did. This guy here. Gensler, sorry. The SEC chairman said that he thought maybe some regulation was in the future. But not this year. That should have been huge news with all the FUD from Elon and the FOMO from Saylor and JP Morgan investing heavily in it, but saying also a bear market's coming. You know, lots of manipulation. I'm not sure if it rises to illegal manipulation, but manipulation nonetheless. And then real news comes out, real news that's supposed to move the market. Very favorable for Bitcoin and as an extension, all cryptos. And no one's really covering it. Well, let's find out what it actually says. All right, so every year, SEC comes out with an agenda about what they're going to focus on. And they did not put Bitcoin on it. Now, that doesn't mean they won't focus a little bit on it. And I guarantee you, if they consider the crypto that you're invested in to be a security, then they come in. The problem is Bitcoin isn't a security. It's a currency, which means SEC really doesn't do much with it. To wit, they say right down here, regulators at the Securities and Exchange Commission will be focused on short selling, special purpose acquisition companies, and the gamification of retail investing. You know, a lot of people who are in crypto were also on the stonks issue, and you know what? If anything, you need to look at the brokers who were trying to game it in the first place, not the people who came together of their own volition without any insider information and decided to make a play, which is their constitutional right to do. The other people were gaming, not the stonks people, but I digress. We're talking about crypto here. In that agenda set forth for the new year, they didn't mention crypto and did mention those things just mentioned. So good for Ye. It says here, which we talked about earlier, yet he has also said, Gary, so that cryptocurrencies fall into something of a gray regulatory area. One issue is that the SEC makes rules for securities, but it does not consider Bitcoin to be one. Bada bing, like I said, because it isn't one. Gray regulatory areas. Man, you know what? Here's my libertarian side coming up, but it's true. If there's gray areas, then don't regulate. You don't have to regulate everything. If only there was, a piece of paper or something where the extent of government was spelled out for us, so we would know exactly what government could and couldn't do. If only the United States had some sort of, Articles of Confederation, or even better, a constitution that would tell us such things, and we wouldn't have this problem. I mean, Gary's not our friend. He's not. I mean, like I said, he's going to come after the stonks people, but not the people who set up the paradigm in the first place. The real people who are manipulating and getting insider information and buying and bribing. Yeah. Of course, short selling, Ben Shapiro tends to think that short selling is a good thing, a necessary element for a vibrant free market that helps to determine what the real price of something is. I kind of think they're a bunch of assholes. I myself do not sell. I don't want to. Selling short seems like you're betting against the company. And if you bet against the company, then it does poorly, and then people do poorly. And while it might make you money, is that the kind of person you want to be? Not me. So I don't short crypto, and I don't short stocks, and I don't like it. It doesn't make me feel right. You make your own decision for you. Anyway, there's a lot of authority that the SEC currently has in the securities space, and there are a number of cryptocurrencies that fall within that jurisdiction. So, on guard to those cryptos that look like securities. because, yeah, it's coming for you, which might be why this story sort of evened out. Great for Bitcoin, bad for, I don't even know what currencies he's talking about, really. It would be interesting to find out which ones exactly the SEC is having their eyes on. But again, cryptocurrency at all wasn't on the agenda, so we have no idea. And yeah, that's about it. Shocked, just shocked that this hasn't been more mainstream. Saw a couple casts today, a couple news articles, and I had to go searching for this. This is big news, but you saw it here first. What do y'all think? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching.